Hey, Valentine's Day is next week, so we're talking all things flowers, from how to select the right ones for your person to keeping your bouquets fresh.
Joining us today is Justin Lievano from UrbanStems to educate us on the latest floral trends. Good to see you.
Yes.
Good to see
Thanks
you
for
both.
bringing some beauty into our studio.
My
Did you
pleasure.
smell them yet? They smell wonderful.
So good. Okay,
Yeah.
let's start with Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Like, how do you figure out what to get what person?
Amazing question, and your question is actually two questions,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So there's a practical element, which is how do I actually choose a bouquet? And that comes from like, what does my partner like? What does my Valentine enjoy? What do I want to see in the house? But there's also like, how do I make sure that it's chic and elegant and that I'm really doing something exciting? And I think the way to do that is simple color harmonies, right? We don't need yellow and purple and orange and everything else.
Right.
Keep it simple. Red, pink, white, right? Purple and blue. Whatever will speak to your Valentine. Pick a couple complementary colors and then keep your harmony just like this, nice and simple. It's going to present really elegantly when you go to give your gift.
Can you get all colors all year round, or are we going to have to choose the pinks and reds?
So we at UrbanStems and most providers will give you your choice, right? So you could call them and say, I want all whites. I want beautiful springy tones like this bouquet here.
Yeah.
It just depends on what is going to look best in your house and what your Valentine's going to love.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I love
Yes.
getting fresh flowers. I think we appreciate it more now. How do we keep them fresh as long as we can?
Yes, absolutely. So importantly, if they are not delivered in water, give them a fresh cut when you get them, and then place them into some nice cool water away from heat and away from sunlight. That's going to keep them fresh longest.
What does fresh cut mean? Am I going up like an inch in the angle? Oh.
Minimum 1/4 inch, but as much as you like to fit your fit your vase, right?
Okay.
And when you're cutting, I have another prop. This is a kitchen knife from the grocery store. It's nice and sharp. You want to use a flat knife, or rather a sharp knife, when you're cutting your flowers, as opposed to like poultry shears. It's going to give you a much better cut on the stems.
I use scissors.
So change to a knife. You can cut them the way you cut them the way you'd cut like a carrot, just nice on a cutting board, cut on an angle like you suggested, and get them into fresh water. If you ever notice the water's looking funny, change it out and give another cut. What you're doing is keeping those stems open so the water can flow up to the flowers.
I think I forget to do the cut. Like, I've changed out water, but I don't give another cut.
Cut at the same
What
time.
about that flower food packet? Does that matter?
It does matter.
Okay.
It does, yes. But the thing that most people mix up is the mixing instructions. So on the back, it'll typically say about a packet of food for a liter of water. Most people will put the whole packet in a little vase like this, and it's too much. So what you want to do is mix separately, and then bring your water into the vase.
We've been using the whole packet.
We've been doing it all wrong.
We're here to exchange tips. We're here to make everybody's experience with flowers better. So,
Wow. When you were talking about what will fit the person you're giving to, can you give your mom roses, or do you save that for your special someone? What do you recommend for someone who is not sure?
That is a good question, and I think that flowers are wonderful in that they're flexible. You can give almost anything to anybody, but you will do a much better job picking out a gift if you identify something that you like about the bouquet and connect it to the person you're giving it to. Right? So I might say, I know my mom loves pink peonies. This bouquet has pink peonies. This is the bouquet for her, right? Or I might say, oh gosh, my partner loves roses, right? So I'm going to choose this beautiful all rose bouquet in kind of mixed spring colors. But when you find that little personal tie between the bouquet and the person you're giving to, it makes the gift feel way more considered and much more exciting for the person getting it, I think.
Our husbands just bring flowers. That's good enough.
I know, right? I know.
Thank you, Justin.
Have them call me. We'll work on drawing the connection together.
And you
Personalized.
can check them out. You can check out UrbanStems for your Valentine's Day needs. You just go to urbanstems.com. Thank you so much.
We're all going to do it right now.
Yes.